Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to Roots Community. My very first video ever. Only took about 10 years to finally move on this. Only took the great crisis, 2020, the coronavirus, to really make me start thinking about what kind of a world it is that I want to live in moving forward. It certainly isn't the old world order, as we'll call it, the technocratic world, a world where we're all standing in long lines at the big box store, keeping our distance, wearing our masks and gloves to buy a whole bunch of dead food that doesn't really do anything for us, doesn't really support our local economy or our local people or one another, totally disconnected from each other and community. No, Roots Community is going to be a lot of things. It's going to be a philosophy channel. It's going to be a how to, even though we're not the greatest of experts when it comes to all things homesteading, although that's primarily what we do here. It's going to be more of the sharing of our own journey. Hopefully it's going to be a bridge for people who feel the same way that I think a lot of people feel, that there's being a line drawn, that you're going to have to decide which way you want to move. If are you going to be led? Are you going to be told how you're going to do things? Are you going to accept your cure in the form of a syringe? I'm not. I'm just going to start this whole channel off by saying there is not going to be any talk of vaccines in a positive light on this channel. And we can disagree. That's cool. That's real cool. In fact, I'm going to encourage people who disagree here. But we're not going to go into politics. There's no solution in politics. There's no solution in something that's fear-based or choosing the lesser of two evils. That's still choosing evil. No, this is a new way forward. But what I think is going to be unique about this channel is that we're going to touch on the importance of establishing a space of love, a kin's domain, a interacting with a space around you that literally gets to know you by the fruits of your labor, by working with it. We've been here for 8 years now, and we have watched this space transform from nearly impenetrable, somewhat like a rainforest jungle, to a beautiful, budding homestead, a space that will be passed down in perpetuity to our heirs and to our children, which we have had one of, and another one on the way on this land. It's a beautiful concept, and one that is not mine. We were inspired by a collection of books, which we'll share. We'll get into all of that stuff. It's really what was the catalyst to get us here from the big city in Chicago, and we left a completely different way of living for where we are now. And it's a constantly evolving project, and it's not always pretty. I think sometimes it'll be funny. I hope it is. I think I'm kind of entertaining. But anyway, I want Roots Community to be a place that encourages people to think outside of the parameters that we're being given, outside of fear. I want people to let love guide them, to help me keep myself in that same headspace, because I am not even on a daily basis being guided by love. And so hopefully we can all kind of grow together and share our experiences together, and maybe in time meet one another together and form our own community, because I really believe that's the way the world's moving us. There's been lines drawn, like I said, whether we want them or not. We're going to be told more and more how a certain segment wants us to live and think and raise our children and educate our children, and rely upon these very fragile systems, or we can rely on one another and take real responsibility for ourselves, feel real freedom, freedom of your birthright, because you're born free. You weren't born under any government rule. You weren't born under any system imposed upon you. We accepted that. We consented to that. You can reverse all of that too. We'll get to that. That's all stuff that we'll cover on this channel. It's not just going to be a one-stop shop for only one thing. It's going to be something that hopefully shares the whole shebang, as they say. So, I thank you for watching our very first video ever. And I want you to subscribe to us, because we ain't stopping until we get 1 million views, baby. Oh no. Oh no. We're going to keep moving. And I hope that this channel moves off of YouTube. I hope that YouTube falls by the wayside, because it censors and really only provides the kind of content that its owners want you to consume. That's not what we're about. Oh no. Oh no, it ain't the money that we may generate from having a channel. No, it's the community that of sharing and exploring and co-creating our new world order. Our new world order, not theirs. Not theirs. Because there's going to be two. There's going to be their world order, and then there's going to be the rest of us who don't want that order, who don't want to become machines, who don't want to become slaves dependent upon a system that we have no control over, that we didn't consent to, and that we did not have a hand in building. No, thank you. So, thank you for watching our very first video.